nervously. "Who is Daniel?" Silence. Not confusion. Not surprise. Silence. Then she asked softly, "Where did you hear that name?" The hairs on the back of my neck stood up. "Mom," I repeated, "who is Daniel?" But instead of answering, she started crying. Actual crying. And that terrified me, because in all my life, I had only seen my mother cry twice. "I thought she destroyed everything," she whispered. "Destroyed what?" "What are you talking about?" Another long silence. Then she said words I never expected to hear. "Daniel was my brother." I froze. Brother? My older brother. I felt my legs weaken, because suddenly, my mother wasn't an only child, and everything I thought I knew about our family was wrong. She explained that Daniel had died in a car accident when he was 17. Her voice trembled as she spoke. "He was Grandma's whole world. He was funny. He loved music. He wanted to become a pilot. But after he died," Mom paused, "something inside your grandmother died too." For a year, the family stopped talking about him. Not because they didn't love him, because it hurt too much. Eventually, the photographs disappeared. His clothes disappeared. Even his name disappeared. And slowly, everyone learned to live around the pain. But my grandmother never did. Then my mother said something that made me sit down. "The house you inherited, that's where we lived before Daniel died." I looked around the room, the old furniture, the books, the curtains. Suddenly, this wasn't an abandoned house. It was a memory my grandmother couldn't bear to let go of. Then my mother said one final thing, something that made tears fill my eyes. "You know," she whispered, "you were born on Daniel's birthday." I stopped breathing. "And when Grandma held you for the first time, she cried because you looked exactly like him." Everything around me became quiet. And in that moment, I finally understood. The house wasn't an inheritance. It wasn't about money. It wasn't about property. It was love. Love that never recovered. Love that never forgot. Love that waited. And somehow, through all those years, my grandmother trusted me to carry the memories she could no longer carry herself. That evening, before leaving, I walked back to the fireplace and gently placed the photograph where I had found it. Then I whispered words I wish I could have said while she was alive. "Thank you, Grandma. I'll remember him." Because sometimes the greatest inheritance we receive isn't wealth, it's love. Love that refuses to be forgotten. Follow Tales by Jordan, where every story hits different.